be a peacekeeper. I've avoided conflicts at any possible possibility. I was just good at avoiding them. Because in my head, conflict equals fight. So I preferred to keep the peace of my mind, of my emotions. However, I've noticed one thing all the time when I was avoiding these conflicts, all my life nearly. The resentment built out. I felt unheard, undervalued, and also exhausted because I was pretending that I'm fine, I can work with it, I can live with that. Where mainly I couldn't. It was hard. And then one day I saw a guy and it was amazing. I didn't know that guy. I still don't know him. I was just by some accident saw this whole situation when he gets into the conflict. However, his approach to this was with confidence, with clarity, with curiosity. He didn't want to prove his point. He didn't treat this as a fight, as much as I can say from watching him, but more like a puzzle to be solved. He was trying to understand the other person. And when he asked plenty of questions, when he decided that he understood, he started to looking for solutions that will be good for both sides, that will meet the other side needs and his needs. Needs. That's the word. But the whole point of this, me watching this, I finally realized how important conflicts are. Not to prove your point, not to show off that, oh, I'm the boss here, but rather to find that opportunity to understand someone, meet their needs, and at the same time, find the ways that your needs will be met as well. So the situation will be win-win. This is very important, how to change our perspective on this. Because most of us think conflict equals fighting, where it really, conflicts are about understanding and finding solutions that will work for both sides. So when you leaning into those conflicts, you actually, with the proper way, okay. When you lean into conflicts properly, with understanding, with curiosity, with kindness, and also with assertiveness, confidence, then you actually straighten up any relation that this conflict show up. Your relation with your spouse, with your partner, with your business partners, with your kids. You build real peace. Because as long as you will be pushing down all this, I'm fine, I'll be okay, I can live with that, at one point or another, it will just blow up. By avoiding conflict, you just delay the whole explosion. But remember, the real conflict is when you speak up with kindness, with assertiveness, with understanding, with curiosity. Ensure that you understand other person's view and you can meet this person's needs. However, ensure as well that your needs will be met without any guilt. Think about this. What will be scarier? a temporary discomfort because you need to get into conflict with someone, or living whole life in this kind of building up resentment, feeling unheard, unappreciated. What's more scarier for you? What if the whole conflict are actually a bridges between two people? It's not a battle, not a fight. It's a bridge between two people needs, two people perspectives. So how can you practically go on over this? As I said, first of all, well, I didn't say this yet, but first of all, pause. Take time to think, to properly understand other person's perspective. Before you react, before you answer, look at them and ask yourself, what is their perspective? Ask them questions again and again to understand them. So I know that plenty of times now when I'm doing this, I have to assure this person it's not kind of like investigation, it's more for my understanding why they don't something or why they want to do something or what is their perspective. And then, what is my perspective in this? Open up for discussion. Use I statements. Instead of saying, you never listen, you never do this. Say, I feel this way. Put emphasis how you feel. However, be careful with that because at some point you might be accused of manipulation. So this is also very delicate and you need to find this balance yourself. Finally, the purpose of whole leaning into conflicts is to find win-win solutions that will work for other side and for you. How can you both be happy? Always have this question in your mind. How can we both stand up from this table, go out from this conflict, and both be happy and feel that our needs are met? The challenge for you here is, for next month, stop avoiding conflicts. Lean into them. Approach them with curiosity, with understanding, wanting to understand, before you actually start being understood or looking for being understood. Own your needs, own your wants without any apologies. That's not necessary. Try this out, try those tips, and let me know in the comments, as always, how it goes. Does it work for you? Maybe you have your own versions of how can you approach this. Let us know as well. From this place, as always, I wish you many blessings.